Hi everybody, it's the Homework Guru here. I think like a lot of people, I struggle with anxiety. And for myself, I ended up with complex PTSD after a series of traumatic events. And that kind of prompted me to look into different ways to heal the mind and body. And one of the things that really resonated with me, I use a lot of practices, but one of the things that really resonated with me was tapping. It's also known as emotional freedom technique or thought field therapy, depending on what kind of tapping you're using. But I decided to become a EFT TFT practitioner, and I've been thinking lately. The world is a pretty anxiety inducing place right now. There is violence around the globe. If you just turn on social media and you can see horrible things happening to innocent children, there's more people displaced around the globe from their homes for various reasons than possibly ever before. And if you're like me and you live in BC or Alberta, you may be experiencing effects from wildfires. And so we we all do have to keep moving forward the best that we can in spite of everything and trying to do constructive things as much as possible. But that doesn't mean, actually, I think it means that it's more important to stop for a second once in a while and just check in with ourselves, because I think I think there's really two big motivators for humans as in regards to like emotional states and stuff, and that's either fear or love. And if we're operating from a place of fear, I mean, sure, if you're out in the woods and a cougar's chasing you, the instincts and the fear might prompt your instincts in a good way. But if we're not literally in that dangerous situation, and even if we are, it can be very helpful to be in tune with our logical side of ourself, and our fight and flight side of ourself takes us further away from that logical part of our brain that can help us make really good decisions for long term and short term. So it is really important to check in with ourselves and to take some time to help ourselves process things, and one of the really good ways to do that is through tapping. So I thought I would just quickly teach everybody the anxiety tap. And that's the wonderful thing about tapping, is that it can take as little as 5 minutes. I mean, it's definitely something you want to practice a bit, but literally it can take 5 minutes or less to do some tapping and just help you reset your nervous system and come back to that place of love where you can make good decisions and help yourself and all the people around you. So, I wanted to teach you guys the TFT algorithm for the anxiety tap, because I thought we're probably all struggling with a bit of anxiety right now. So, let's give this a shot. So, with each of these points that we're going to tap on, they say to tap 5 times. But for me, rather than counting, focusing on counting, because sometimes you can focus on counting. Sometimes that can actually be really good for taking you away from your thoughts, but I like to just focus on taking a nice big deep breath. So in and out. So I'm going to say for myself today, we'll use a 1 to 10 scale. And on a 1 to 10 scale, my anxiety is probably about 6. Focusing on the thing that I am most anxious about, and that could be, maybe that's fire. So whatever the thing is you're most anxious about, focus on that. And we're going to start with tapping, taking our 2 fingers under our eyes. And so I'm going to breathe in and breathe out. And then we're going to move to underneath our arms. And I like to do this by crossing my arms around me, because then you give yourself a nice hug too. And you're going to tap the point. It's right around where your bra strap would be if you're a female. And so we're going to tap there and take a nice big breath in and out. And then the last point we're going to use for this anxiety tap is our collarbone. So we find our collarbone and we're going to tap just right underneath our collarbone. So again, nice big breath in and out with our 2 fingers. And this is called our sore spot or our emotional well. We can store a lot of stuff here. So sometimes it can even be nice to just rub this spot if you're in an anxious situation. For today, we're going to tap it to finish off our tap. So we're going to breathe in and tap that spot and breathe out. And so Graham Nichols, who was my trainer for EFT, TFT through the Priority Academy. He likes to finish the tap off with a floor to ceiling eye roll, and that is a good idea because our our eyes are so connected to our vagus nerve, which is a huge nerve cluster in our nervous system that it's a huge message pathway. So let's do a quick, you just look up and look all the way down and back up into center. So floor to ceiling eye roll. So let's go through that anxiety tab one more time to make sure that you really get it. And of course you can pause this video and re-watch it again, because this is a really great way to reset your nervous system, bring us out of that place of anxiety and fear back to that place of love. So, like we said, we're going to start under the eyes. Breathe in and out. And then next moving to underneath the arms. Breathe in and out. And then finding that emotional well, sore spot, and breathe in. And breathe out. And then do that floor to ceiling eye roll. So looking straight up, bring the eyes down, doesn't matter which direction you go, back up the opposite way and back to center. And now if I were to think about that 1 to 10 scale again and re-rate myself, I would say I'm probably at a 3 now. So it has helped to bring me back down a little bit, out of that anxiety and fear and back to that place of love. So hopefully you can use that anxiety tap if you're in a situation, like I know a lot of people are evacuating their homes right now, and that's definitely got to be anxiety inducing. But there's, once you've evacuated, there's still lots of stuff that has to be done. So it's really good to bring yourself to a calm place. So maybe this video can help you to take just a few moments to bring your nervous system down and do a little reset. And if you're interested in learning more about EFT or TFT, there's of course links in my bio and you can message me. And yeah, I do work with people as well, but hopefully this little tap can help a lot of people that are in anxious situations right now, and hopefully the anxiety causing situations around the globe will start to lift a little bit and we can all have a little bit more calm. Anyway, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for checking this out. Have a good day.